Avery is done with Juliette. Daphne auditions for Nashville's Next, and Will's roid rage gets the best of him. Stay tuned for AfterBuzz TV's Nashville After Show.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Everybody, welcome to AfterBuzz TV Nashville After Show.
Yeah.
What a flipping mid-season finale. I'm your host, Violet Kanian, and I'm joined here by the amazing...
Hello, everyone. I'm Marisa Serafini.
And they can follow you.
You can follow me everywhere at Serafini TV.
And you can follow me everywhere at Violet Kanian, as usual. And we're missing JJ.
No, JJ.
But, you know, she'll be here in June when we come back.
I know.
What the heck, June 7th. But this episode was so good. A little crazy. What did you think of it?
Wow, what a mid-season finale to end on. It actually, like, all the things that we've been saying so far since we came back already, like literally just built to like the crazy climactic moments in what happened in this episode.
Oh my gosh. And I know that some of your predictions came true.
Yes.
So we'll touch on that in a little bit.
That.
But let's start with Scarlett. She's been in and out of the episodes. One episode she's in, one episode she's out, and this one she had a pretty good part in. Her and Shaun, what did you think about that whole situation?
I really like every time we see her now that she's making some progress with Shaun. I mean, he's come a long way in the like 3 episodes that we've seen him. I like the side of Scarlett. It's finally like a storyline we can get on board with. It's not something that's annoying us. It's actually it's kind of refreshing to see her help someone else other than help herself.
Very true, and she's not the mousy Scarlett that would frustrate us in all the other episodes. But what do you think about her kind of pushing Shaun when she knows why he doesn't want to perform and she keeps trying to get him to do it?
I mean, it's good that she is, because I feel some people, they get so scared that they need the outside source to help push them along to get anywhere in life, and Scarlett's being that person, and I think it's good, even though she's going against, you know, the rules, so to speak. But like, I'm glad she's taken it upon herself to like really just open Shaun up and like not get back out into the world, and she's doing it through a medium which like they both love, music. True. And I think it's smart. The way she's doing it, it doesn't seem malicious. It's more like I'm just helping you help yourself, because music is something you love, so why not do it?
Yeah, totally. And I really don't think Scarlett has a malicious bone in her body. I don't think she could hurt anything or anyone. But I'm a little annoyed that she wanted to get him to go to the songwriter event. She said it's sold out, and it's his aunt, right? The horse, the lady.
Yes.
And she told Scarlett that, you know, Shaun he gets anxiety. He doesn't like big groups. She's like, oh, yeah, it's sold out. Come on, let's go.
It's sold out, but it's like, yeah, I was like, oh, come on, Scarlett, what are you doing? Again, I think it was completely unintentional. It was more like, it's busy. I can get us in if you want.
Right.
She didn't mean any harm by it. So, like, that I didn't mind. But her knowing that he has anxiety issues in big social settings, such as something that they could be going to that night, that's where she should have just like laid off the gas a little bit. Just like have some realization of what you're doing to this guy.
And he shows up drunk, and I feel like we've seen that. This is the second time we're seeing him completely plastered, and I guess that's his escape.
Yeah, and it's also very believable, too, where people just numb the pain with liquid courage.
Yep. And I like what Scarlett was telling him, that other people have gone through their own thing. And all those people sitting there, you don't know what they're going through. So to be strong and...
I like what she said, though. I mean, it was also, I think she actually had one of the best lines. It's hard to be a person without ever being shot at. It's like, yeah, that's true. Just because his trauma is so different from everybody else's trauma, that doesn't mean that we don't all suffer in some way.
Absolutely. Completely agree. So little Daphne. Do you have anything else to say about Scarlett?
No, I think it's definitely coming to a head. I mean, he's making music.
Yeah.
And he's great at it.
He really is. His voice is amazing. I love hearing the songs on Nashville.
Yeah, his song was "Bring Me an Angel." I liked it. It was a slow montage, which was earlier in the episode. It felt like one of those montage performances that you usually get at the end of the episode that wraps everything up. I was like, all right, they're doing it early.
Yeah.
Sounded amazing.
It really, really did.
Downloading that on iTunes.
So good. Right?
So good.
So, going on to Daphne. What did you think about her auditioning for Nashville's Next?
I mean, you know she's going to be awesome.
Oh my God, she's so good. It kills me how good she is.
It's painful how great she is. But I think my frustration is just how she was handling it on her own without her father's consent. But also what Deacon was kind of saying to her. Some of it I believe, but some of it I think is just from the knee-jerk reaction of being a teenager. It's like, you're not going to let me do my own music. It sounded a little hypocritical from Deacon.
Oh.
Just a little.
Oh, are we going against Deacon?
No, I love Deacon, but I get it's out of protection. But in fairness, Daphne did have some points. It's like, Mom did it the way she wanted to. She rebelled. That's how she got into the music industry against her father.
Her dad, right.
And even Maddie. I mean, she had her rebellious moments too, which we witnessed. But Maddie got to do her own music too. So why not Daphne?
I think what Deacon was telling her was on point 100%. So I'm going to disagree with you a little bit. I do think she's way too young. They're like 13, 8th grade. You can even 14. Audition for American Idol at that age. I mean, you got to wait at least, I think 15 was the past season.
There's usually age cutoff, yeah.
Yeah, so I do think everything he was saying, he said she doesn't know who she is yet. As an artist, as a person. I mean, people don't find themselves till college, till after college.
Right.
But you don't have to wait that long, but at least become an adult. Your brain is still growing. You don't know really anything about the real world. So how is she going to be strong enough to tell the Brads of the world, like, no, this is who I am. This is the music I'm going to make, because they will exploit her.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, I do think Deacon was completely right about that. But I kind of like that she rebelled. I kind of like that she went and did it. And I do like how Deacon kind of came around.
Yeah, I liked how Deacon came around. Unfortunately, they had to go through this rebellious moment just for Deacon to say yes. And I get it. It was completely out of protection, and she's going to be exploited. But also, this could be good for Maddie, because I feel... not Maddie, sorry. Maddie had her moments of exposure through her mother when she performed on stage, or through the people she was dating with. Like, Maddie had her own situations of exposure to people get to listen to her music. And this could be another opportunity for Daphne to get exposure and people to listen to her music. So it could actually be good for Daphne. She might go through a lot of drama of what a reality competition show is, but it could be good for her too.
I'm a little nervous. Maybe I'll keep a little bit of this for predictions, but with Brad running the show, it's a little scary because we all know his intentions aren't the best ever.
No.
So we'll see how that plays out when the season comes back. So
I'm worried about Brad. He's
sleazy. Sleazeball,
just
big
a
time.
Jerk.
Yeah.
And knowing that Deacon will get involved in this, and like they have beef with each other
already. Yep.
It's gonna be a lot of drama.
So speaking of which, what did you think about the whole scene with the Jake and Brad and Jesse?
Ooh.
And then Deacon jumped in.
It was good. It like so much escalated in a short amount of time on screen. I was worried of what was gonna happen, because we had Deacon there, we had Jesse there, and we had a lot of witnesses, and we don't know what Brad actually does to Jake when they're alone.
True.
And I feel Brad actually physically and emotionally abuses Jake, but because other people were in the room, it could have escalated to a lot worse.
Yeah.
If they weren't there. So it's scary what Brad's capable of.
I had this weird feeling that Jake was gonna pull a gun out or something and kill his dad, and I was gonna be like, oh my God, yes!
Your prediction.
Prediction.
Oh my goodness.
But I don't know why I keep going back to that with him. I think it's because he's so troubled and his dad is such an a-hole.
Yeah, his dad's a part of that.
I mean, this poor kid, right? But I'm sad that Deacon had to get involved like that. He wanted to leave. He didn't want to, but he said, "Should I leave?" And Jesse said no. But I think Jesse should have known better, knowing Brad and Jake's relationship, that it was going to escalate.
Yeah.
And knowing not Deacon's temper, but knowing that he would want to protect them, she kind of put him in that situation. She should have let him leave. I don't think he would have physically hurt. Maybe he would have like pulled Jake away, but I don't know if he would have beat him or anything like that. But yeah, I don't think Deacon should have been involved in that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I completely agree there. I think Deacon should have left because that's a family issue.
Yeah.
And Deacon, their relationship is still too new for Deacon to get involved in something that deep.
Yeah.
And that dangerous, really. It escalated to dangerous territory. I felt bad for him because he was just stuck, and just being the good man that Deacon is, had to step in.
Of course.
If he didn't, Brad would have completely pummeled his own child.
Yeah.
So I'm glad he was there for that reason alone.
True. The smile on Brad's face when he left, I was like, oh, you're so disgusting.
Yeah, he's such a... What JJ and we call he's such a dick. He's Dick Brad. But also when Deacon just did a very defensive move, it wasn't attacking at all.
Yeah.
He was like, "Did you just assault me?"
I was like, no.
Oh no, we're not escalating to that.
Let me show you assault, Brad. Let's show you assault. That was not assault. That was pulling you off.
That was
the
protection.
kid.
That was self-defense. Really. Yeah.
Protecting the kid, and I hate him so much.
Oh yeah, he has to go. I can't wait
does.
to what happens to him.
But we always need a
He'll get his
villain, so
comeuppance, I know.
it makes the show more fun.
He's a good villain.
Yeah, he really is. He's a good
He's
actor because we
great
hate him
at
so
playing
much.
A good villain, yes.
Is there anything else you want to mention about them? That whole crew?
I think it's gonna get worse.
Yeah. I did like the scene of them in bed. They're very open with their relationship now. Woo! Woo, baby.
Sexy. Sexy. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, man. And, of course, we have the band.
Yeah.
The highway?
They're the highways.
The highways or something?
Yeah,
something like that. Something about highways. Sorry.
I know. They're still trying to form their band, too.
So Avery, Alana, Gunnar, and Will. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Okay, first of all, I would like to apologize to Alana because a couple weeks ago I said that I thought she was going to ruin the band and she was like this horrible person and I didn't like her. So I'm sorry. I was completely off. She is awesome.
She is.
She's doing everything she can to keep these guys happy and keep saying it's their band. What did you think about them performing and her stepping up like that?
I love her. She was amazing. She's just a great person for realizing that, yeah, they have their own personal drama and stuff. And when she realized that she would have both of the lead songs to sing and it obviously affected Will, she did what was right. It's like, no, this is a band. This is their band. I'm the new one and part of it. So she didn't have to do that. So she's just a good person. Them performing was great until it wasn't.
Right? Oh my God.
And we knew Will's problem was going to get the best of him.
It's such a serious problem and it kills me that, choice of words, but it sucks it pains me that the doctor didn't do too much about it. Gunnar saw it. He didn't really step up and say something. He kind of went along with, it's vitamins. You don't shoot up vitamins in your butt.
Gunnar saw it, but did he know it? Because it was a lie. It's not, he believed it was quote unquote vitamins.
Yeah, but the rage, when has Will ever been filled with that much rage and anger and emotion? He's all these seasons.
What was frustrating is that Avery and Gunnar spent so much time with Will, and they clearly knew something was up with Will, but yet they didn't do anything about it. If they're so close in relationship, they would have had an intervention weeks ago. And we knew this roid rage was going to be an issue. That's what I'm more frustrated at the guys for not doing anything when they could have.
Yeah. And even Gunnar said this episode, he said, he's so angry. We don't know why. Wait, let's see. You saw him shoot up something up.
Yeah.
His mood has completely changed. He's really into working out these days. Let's see. It doesn't take a scientist.
His mood's killing the band.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean, they're all at each other's necks at some point or another. I think Avery's the only calm one because he's the one he's dealing with his own issues.
Switzerland.
Yeah, he's definitely Switzerland. But yeah, it's just like these guys knew something was up with Will. They could have done something so much sooner.
Absolutely. And poor Avery's going through his own crap.
Issues with
Friggin'
Juliette.
Juliette. I'm so glad he said he's done.
Finally, we were done too.
Oh my God.
I mean, it pains me because I really do love Avery and Juliette together. But just that moment, he needed that moment where he realized he was done.
Yeah.
Like, and we've talked about it every single week. He just needs to let her go.
Yep.
And this was the moment he let her go. He even took off the wedding ring.
Ooh.
That's like a clear indication he's over it.
Yeah, that's like the stamp.
Yeah.
That's
Put it in the drawer, tuck it away.
So I'm a little confused about Alana now. Alana, because she's like keeps eyeing him and she's focusing a lot on him. But then she went and talked to him and it was kind of like, oh, I know what you're going through. And we have noticed her with the ex. He called, she hung out with him when she was still hanging out with Gunnar. So I know she's not making that up just to get close to him. But I don't know. See, girl.
But
keep
you know
going back and forth.
I wouldn't mind Alana and Avery together.
Oh, but the bro code.
I know, super bro code. But
band code, bro code.
But when they were looking at each other and we saw it, and I saw it a couple weeks ago
you
too.
did. You called this.
I was like,
out.
you know what, this could be great. And I'm glad it's finally building to something, or like there's some potential there, because when Avery closed the door on Juliette, that opens the door to Alana. So
this is true.
Just saying, I called it.
Do we know if Juliette and Avery were never divorced, right? They're just separated?
Yeah, they're separated now.
They
have to make it legal.
But yeah, I don't know how that's gonna pan out.
It's not gonna be pretty.
But jumping back to Will, I just want to cover Avery a bit. But jumping back to Will, he ends up collapsing on stage.
Yeah. The Chew of all places, which is a great show. If you guys ever watch The Chew, The Chew is awesome.
It is a really good show.
They actually have a lot of country artists perform on The Chew. That's how I know them.
That is awesome.
They're also on ABC, which Nashville used to be on ABC.
Oh, well,
just
isn't that interesting?
See, that's the small world of what Nashville is. The Chew is great. And unfortunate platform to fall over and keel over.
The stage was amazing.
Yeah.
Come on, awesome. Will. He was like sweating. And they're noticing, his band's noticing something's going on. He's going crazy.
He's literally like freaking out and like overplaying all of their songs.
So do you think it was a heart attack? What do you think happened?
I think it was something with his heart.
Yeah.
Because he was already having a low-grade fever. His temperature was rising. His heart was probably pounding because of the roids. So something happened. And they said that he has no pulse.
I know.
So, and his eyes were open and dilated, so like he probably had a heart attack.
That is so
When he was
sad.
looking up like on WebMD, which is like the worst place to go because it tells you you're eventually going to die.
Right?
It said heart attack is one of the symptoms and stuff. I'm like, oh no, not good. It's not good.
It's horrible. And if this is how Will gets off the show, this sucks. Oh, what the hell?
Horrible. Yeah. It's a terrible way to go.
It really is. But I guess
it could be. Oh, sorry, not to cut you
No,
off.
go ahead.
But it could be like the terrible comparison to Johnny Cash moment too, when Johnny passed out on stage in front of a live performances. He had, fortunately, June Carter and her whole family's helped to get him back into rehab. So it could be that moment where the guy's getting back into rehab.
If he survives.
If he survives. Like sometimes you have to hit rock bottom to climb your way back up.
That is very true. I hope he makes it because I don't want to see his character go. But we haven't really seen his character do anything this season. Since they've come back, there's no love interest.
Yeah.
There's no music of his own. there's no side story for him. The other guys have side stories. So
true.
I'm a little nervous that this is it for Will.
That's true. I didn't even really think about that. Yeah.
And I wish I did some research before coming on here
No,
and look
but-
to see if he's back on the show or what he's doing.
That makes me really nervous now that you said that. That could be his end.
That would suck. That would
Be
suck.
horrible.
But
It's an awful way to go.
Yep.
Because he's a great character.
He
We
is.
actually enjoyed watching his character all these seasons. Oh my goodness. What
Before
a
the roids.
horrible way to go.
Yep, I completely agree.
Oh man.
Anything else on this mid-season finale?
So much. So I loved where we're heading.
Yes.
All these storylines definitely opens up to more things that we can see in the future. Jesse and Deacon are great together.
They are.
Finally.
I love them.
Finally. Alana and Avery will be great together.
I don't know how I feel about that just yet, because the bro code, it's not a cool
know.
thing to... Band code, bro code, he's gonna step over all of them.
That's true. That's true.
And we know how sensitive Gunner is, so that's gonna kill him.
Right. Does that lead us
You
into
need to stop using that word. That's gonna
Yeah.
pain him.
pain him? Yeah. So, predictions then?
All right, let's do it.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Ooh. I think there's going to be a moment where Juliette is done with her quote-unquote therapy and wants to get back with Avery, and they won't let her.
Oh my God. So we
And-
did see a little, sorry.
Oh, yeah,
We
no,
saw
no.
a little clip of that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, it seems like there's a moment that she wants to leave, be like, okay, I'm done, and then they're not going to let her. Ooh.
Yeah,
And that would go with the
Juliette.
cult theory that you guys are
Yes,
going.
ma'am.
Darn it.
Juliette, dear Juliette, we tried to warn you many episodes ago.
Yeah, you did.
Don't go into the cult. They won't let you out. 30% of your income.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's true. Alana and Avery will be great together. I'm still saying it because, I mean, the chemistry is there.
Yeah, it
Well, like-
is. It is.
And they could be great together.
They look cute together.
They do. Alana's a great person. Just as,
She
like,
is.
in character and personality
Yeah.
wise, she's just like a morally good person, just like Avery. They'd be great together.
Yeah. Can you imagine if Juliette was the lead singer in the band, and they said 2 songs for Juliette? She'd be like, cool,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah, if you'd be like, can we get 5 songs?
Right?
And I'd be the lead.
Exactly.
You could get a whole set. Yeah, no, that's true. But yeah, Alana and Avery would be great together. I think Brad and Jesse are going to get into another custody battle or custody modification or something
Yeah.
along those lines. Because I think Jesse has full custody of Jig.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's very confusing. So
They might have joint custody right now because
Probably
we see
joint.
him with both parents. But yeah, I
it's
think
going to be
that's
another
going to be
custody
bad.
battle.
Yeah.
And that's never pretty,
Nope.
ever.
That's going to be bad. And adding to that, I think Jesse's going to win.
Yeah, I think so too.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So.
Just because Brad has the money doesn't mean
Yeah.
he's great for the child. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I think Shaun will come around. He'll eventually work out his issues
Yeah.
too. I don't want them to be Shaun and Scarlett to be together romantically.
Too many issues.
Yeah, I don't think she's in a place for a romance even. We always say she needs to be single.
Yes.
It's like you can help someone else, just don't make out with them.
Yep.
You know?
She
So.
needs to do Scarlett. Like,
Yes.
be
Just
herself.
be Scarlett.
Yep.
But yeah, that's it.
I think Daphne is going to get the short end of the stick on the show because Brad is going to make her life a living hell. That's the only prediction I got.
Yeah. Do you think
Cool.
she'll get far on the show? Nashville's next. And then it's dwindled down to 3.
I
She's one of
know.
them. That's it.
That was interesting how they just started 3.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm like, okay, and first of all, like I actually personally worked on American Idol. It does not go that quick for a singing competition. I don't know what singing competition show this is, but
It's Nashville's
that is-
next.
that is not the process of how you eliminate from quote thousands down to 3 so
Yeah.
quickly. No, that's
No.
not true.
Yeah, I didn't
Just saying.
understand that either. But hey, she made the top 3.
Mm-hmm.
And or maybe they were just doing, I don't know. I'm trying to help them, but it's not working. And yeah. So we'll have to see how that goes, and maybe Daphne will see the light and say her dad was right, and et cetera, et cetera.
She needs to go through it too.
She does. She really does, because she needs to grow up real quick.
Yeah, Maddie and Rayna have gone through their ish with the music industry, and I think Daphne needs that too.
And she needs to experience it rather than have someone tell her.
Exactly.
So this will be perfect. All right. Whew. Until June 7th, everybody.
Wow, that's so far
I know. Don't miss us too much, but you can always follow us on our social medias. Where can they find you?
Everyone can follow me everywhere at Serafini TV.
And you can follow me everywhere at Violet Kanian. Thank you guys so much. See you on June 7th.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz y'all later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only, do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.